it's very sad for football. It's a sad day for football, especially what transpired between Gianluca Prestiani and Vinicius Junior. It's very sad. My issue with the whole thing is I don't know if that was what he actually said because he was covering his mouth when he made that statement or when he purportedly made that statement, which is still to be decided and to be established. So if he actually made that statement, because I don't know how they're going to decipher it, because he actually put his shirt over his mouth, so it will be hard for that to be deciphered, what he actually said. But my own take in this whole issue is if he actually said that, then football is in problem. Football is in trouble because I think this is 2026, so football should be past this already. Because now these are the same black people that you share a dressing room with. So if you share dressing room with the same black people that you call monkeys, then that means you are calling your teammate monkeys as well. Because you cannot have Vinicius that is black and you call him a monkey, then Leandro Barriero, that is your teammate from Luxembourg and is black, won't be a monkey as well. Or Bruma, who is very black, he himself too is a monkey. And then we talk about Dodi Lukebakio, that is another black man from Belgium. So if that is the case, then football has sunk a bit further, has sunken deep into the abyss of unending problems. So to me, I don't want to come to the conclusion that that's what he said, because he himself said he did not say that. And people were saying, why, if he was being straightforward, or if he did not have any bad intention, why did he put his clothes over his mouth? So he himself said he did not call him, he did not make racial slur at Vinicius, that he actually did not call him a monkey, that actually used the F word. Now, using the F word too, it's a problem. Using the F word too, scandalous enough, because we know it's not what you called him to be, that what you are purporting to call him. Vinicius is not that. So to me, I don't know. So is he trying to say Vinicius actually made the story up? And even though Vinicius made the story up, is he trying to say that the fact that he covered his mouth with his clothes actually aided Vinicius' case and allegation against him, according to what he is saying? So the whole thing is neither here nor there. So I don't have a take as the case stand, because it has not been established that that is what he actually called Vinicius. So to me, and it will be hard for the investigation to come out with anything tangible, because one, he put his clothes over his mouth. So it is one man's word against another man's word. So that is why it is very, very hard to decipher, and it's very, very hard to come to a conclusion and to have a substantial comment on the issue. So that is why I just say, let's see what the investigation will come up with. But if the investigation eventually, and how will they actually get to know what he actually said, because like I've been repeating, his cloth was over his mouth. So that is a big if on the whole scenario. So that is what I don't know. So it's neither here nor there. So in that kind of scenario, I can't give a honest opinion. So but what I'm just here to say is that in football, under any circumstance, there should be no reason for any player to accuse another player of racial profiling. Under any circumstances in this 2026, should any player of color have any reason to accuse another player of racial profiling, it's a problem. And then that means football have not grown. And if a player is caught profiling a player, another player racial profiling another player, then he should be banned for a full season, because the gavel should come down heavy on the player that toes that part. It should be established that this behavior cannot stay in football. It is not tolerated. It does not have a place in the world of football. That should be established in capital letters So to me, if that is the case, or if that should ever be the case in any football match, apart from the players in the team, that player that has been racially profiled is playing for, having walked off the pitch, then the player that is charged with such atrocity should be banned for a year. Then when you come back from such a ban, then you know how to understand and how to believe that every human being that can think the way you can think, that can act the way you can act, deserve the kind of respect you yourself deserve. So that is just my take on the issue. So let's wait and see what come out of the UEFA supposed investigation. So that's all I can say. But if it is eventually established that it was actually a racial slur from Gianluca Prestiani, then he should be given a 1 year ban, so that we know that yes, without pay, a 1 year ban without pay, then we know that next time, under no circumstances, should you degrade another human